Hi everybody, it's Patty from Patticakes Skin Lab. I am here talking to you this evening about my evening skin routine. We're not in my filming area because I'm in my bathroom. My baby is getting put to bed by dad and I'm kicked out of my filming area. So we're in my other bathroom, my girly bathroom. And y'all are precariously dangling on top of one of those gelati awesome sea salt caramel jars in a box. So that's my one woman operation for this evening. What I have on my face right now is coconut oil. I like to use an oil cleanser. I have oily skin. I also, though, as we know, do use Retin-A. I use facial masks. I use acid masks. I use beta hydroxy alpha masks. So I do need to put moisture back in my face. And I find I either use the Rice Shop oil cleaner, or I use, what's my other one? DHC. They're both Asian and they're wonderful. They are found on Amazon and eBay. You could pick them up at a very fair price. Wow, do they work really well. But this is a homemade solution and I wanted to use this tonight as one of your options that's very inexpensive to make. And I'm sure everyone who's on YouTube, everyone buys this off of Amazon. It's $10.79 for a pound. It will last you forever and a day. This one is fractionated. The other one I had in another video, I don't know if that's going to be put up before this one, was unfractionated. I do happen to like unfractionated coconut oil better. The difference is this is completely smooth. The other one is a little bit more chunky. I just think it has more of that coconut smell. I think it's just a personal preference. I like it better. That's all. It's personal preference. There's really honestly just no difference. The other one just isn't as refined. This is super silky. See, super silky. See in there? It's super silky. My other one, you could feel little lumps in it of coconut. So I kind of like that. I think I get more nourishment out of it, even though this is extra virgin. Like I said, it's just a preference. This, though, is easier to mix into things because it is so creamy and soft. I have this mixed with baking soda. What I'm going to do is go around in circles very gently and wash it off with warm water. I leave it on. I leave it on for about 15 minutes the way I make it. I do about 2 tablespoons of my coconut oil, and then I sit there and I mix until I get this consistency. Almost, you know what? It's like icing. It's like icing consistency. Exactly like a icing. See? It's exactly like vanilla frosting. Yeah, and a piece of it just dropped down there too. Because it's melting in my hand. It's great for your hands as well, which constantly fighting with my hands. My hands are always dried out now because I'm always cleaning with things. Even tea tree oil, all that dries out my hands. Because I'm always cleaning up, so my son has a very clean home, which I have, I think now, a little bit of OCD about it. So I'll put some on my hands, which I'm no stranger to lactic acid being on my hands. I don't want to get age spots. I did have the problem when we were living in that apartment. I was living in an apartment that had mold, and the carpet was falling apart. And I was picking up the pieces of the carpet that was falling apart, and it had fiberglass in it. And I had fiberglass burns all in my hands. Crazy, huh? So, I'm going to wash this off, and I'll show you the next step. I do try to follow the Korean 8-step process. You may think, Patty, you're out of your mind. I'm busy. I do not have time at night for 8 steps in my skincare. But I promise you, you can do it. I'm a mom with a very precarious 1-year-old, almost 2-year-old. If I can do it, you can do it. I promise. Now, that was just my recipe for coconut oil scrub, which works fabulously, as you will see. It is ultra hydrating. It also, the baking soda draws out blackheads, draws out all yuckiness from your skin. It makes your skin glow. People swear by baking soda. I swear by baking soda. Then you'll see some people say, don't use it, don't use it. Again, personal preference. I have never had a problem with it. If you have sensitive skin, please do a patch test. I'm putting this out there. I am self-taught. These are things that work well for me, and I hope that they will work well for you. This will also, because it's coconut oil, a coconut oil, this is a miracle oil. It's good. It fights your lines. You can, fine lines, wrinkles. It's amazing. You can even, sunscreen is already in this. It's already built-in sunscreen. How cool is that? I don't know if you knew that about coconut. But if you're ever trapped on an island and it's Gilligan's Island, just kidding about that, but if you're ever trapped on an island, or if you're on an island and you see a coconut and you don't have your sunscreen, which always wear your sunscreen, but if you don't, you can actually open up a coconut, scrape the coconut pulp out, and put it on, and it's a sunscreen for your face. There are so many uses for coconut oil. It's just insane. It's a great facial oil. So I'm going to wash this off with warm water, show you what I look like afterwards, and then we will continue on. And I have some little honorable mentions here, little things I made. Well, one of the things I made is I'm going to wear on my face this evening, so be right back.